All right, recording, fabulous. So let's come into our comfortable seat. Today I'm using a block rather than a meditation pillow. And I'm also going to change things around by kneeling instead of cross-legged. Always good to step away from your habits. And then just close your eyes and sit nice and still. And just notice what arises. And the beautiful thing with yoga is that anything is welcome. We are not expecting ourselves every morning to wake up perfect, because we're perfect just the way we are, with our little bits of tiredness and worries. And it's about the observation. And then practicing, which is easier said than done, the non-attachment and the non-judgment in whatever rises or whatever presents itself. Our mind is very often dual. There's black and white, good or bad. While in the Eastern philosophy, it's a less linear way of thinking. It's more a circular kind of thinking. It's all just a process. The ups, the downs, the catching good waves, the falling of a wave, if you want to compare it in that way. It's all part of life. But we are this week working with a theme around the theme contentment. Contentment on its own is a practice. It doesn't just arrive overnight. It's a practice of gratitude. So cultivating an attitude of gratitude will lead to contentment, because we look at what we have rather than we're looking at what we don't have. But there is a second side to contentment, that it can also be a tool for you to notice what is not making you content. And maybe, take steps into the direction to have contentment, to have fulfillment in all the elements of your life. So it's in a sense an attitude that comes from you inside, but also looking outside and erasing or adding elements to your life that will make you more content on the long term. Let's sit for another minute, breathing slowly. Let's place our palms together in front of our hearts. Set your intention, your personal intention or dedication. And then bow your head towards the fingertips, just to seal that in. We breathe in to bring our arms up above our head. Maybe interlace your hands. Breathe out, open the arms and let them come all the way back down. Open the arms up towards the sky, breathe in. And now we draw them to heart center, breathe out. Back up towards your crown of the head, inhale. Open the arms, exhales from the heaven to the earth. Back open from the earth to the heavens. To heart, exhale. One more round, arms up towards the sky, from the earth to the heavens. Exhale from the heavens to the earth. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lovely. left hand, excuse me, towards the floor, and the right arm reaches up and over. Really reach. So the heavens and the earth, we press with our hands into the earth, the known. We resist it a little bit, pressing ourselves away, which creates more length in the right side body. And then the right hand reaches up towards the heavens. Find lots of length in the side body. Now breathe into the right lung, into that open space, into the lateral side of the body. Breathe in, both arms up and over. Breathe out to the other side. So yes, we are leaning into our hands, but once our weight is in our right hand, we'll also press ourselves away. So it's not just a falling down, it's also using the muscles back up so you can really create space into those long lines. Grounded through your mat, through earth in the right hand, reaching up for the opportunities that the universe has to offer through the left hand. 2 more rounds of breath here. Both arms up above your head. Breathe in, lovely. Roll over your shins or just come to the knees, and then we meet in a child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees come nice and wide. Just spread the arms in front of you into your child's pose, and here you can start to cultivate Ujjayi breath. Slow breaths in and out of the nose. Notice the space between the ribs of the rib cage. And know that you can return to the shape whenever you want. Inhale, tabletop, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take a cow stretch, so you look up and your tailbone comes up. Cat stretch, chin to chest, round the spine, really create space between your shoulder blades, exaggerate a little bit. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, round, 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 round. Navel to spine, chin to chest. 2 more times like that. Inhale, open the front of the body. Exhale, open the back line of the body. 1 more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Neutral spine, take a breath in. And come to a supported side plank. Lift your left hand up towards the sky. Knee onto the floor, and then reach your left arm over your ear towards the top of the mat. Again, feel that long stretch on the left side of the body. Breathing into any resistance. Another deep breath in here. Thread the needle, so your left knee comes down to the floor, and then your left arm looks through left ear to the floor, and then the right hand can reach to the top of the mat. Or loop around the lower back, and the right hand in that case finds the inside of the left thigh. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. Feel free to close your eyes. Right hand in front of the nose. Press into it. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Easy twist. Exhale, both hands down to the floor. Anatasana, walk your knees a little backwards, hips stay above the knees, arms reach forward, press your chest down, really open into the armpit area. Two more rounds of breath here. Pretend your armpits are nostrils, so you really breathe into the armpits, breathe into the side flanks of the body. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, hands and knees to the floor. Breathe in, cow stretch, look up. Breathe out, navel, chin in, all the way round, round, round. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, supported side leg, right arm up to the sky. Other sides. Right arm can look over your ear. Find that length. Ground through the right foot while reaching through the right hand. Breathe into that right lung. Lovely, make it feel yummy. Take lovely, nice yogis. Take a breath in, look down, thread the needle. So both knees come down. It's like a tabletop. And then you thread the right arm all the way through. Left hand, so your hips stay above your knees. Left hand can reach to the top of the mat. Take a couple of breaths here. Left hand in front of the nose, ground into the mat, lift your right arm up to the heavens, to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Tuck your toes, plank pose. Now let's quickly check the index fingers. They are parallel to each other and the long edges of the mat. And then you try to spread your hands as much as you can. So lots of space between each individual finger. And your right hand is a mirror image of your left hand. Yeah, so the thumbs, the index fingers, middle fingers, use your eyes. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Downward facing down. Now you can bring your eyes to your feet. The feet are hip width apart and the heels are hiding behind the toes. So the heels are not turned in or out. They're just straight backwards and they're behind your toes so you actually can't see the sides of the heels. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. Got a funny t-shirt, I can't see anything because my t-shirt comes all the way up to my head. It's actually quite nice. Inhale, lift your heels high and away from the floor. This is maybe a little tricky one if it's new. Your heels will flip to the left side. So bring the feet onto the sides and the heels, both heels are touching the floor. Then you bend your knees to the right side. The knees already are to the right side. You just bend them a little bit more and press into your hands. So it's down dog, but your lower body is twisted. Yeah, feel the outside of the right side stretch. Now come forward into plank pose. So you swivel back onto your toes. Exhale all the way down to the belly. You can use your knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra pose to hold. So your hands can slide a little backwards. Your legs are active. You're pressing your toenails into the floor. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. Feel free to close your eyes. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, tabletop or plank pose, tuck toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, full stretch. Lift both heels up so you're stretching the soles of the feet. Heels to the right, knees to the left. Now bend the knees. Start to stretch into the sides. Core is nice and strong. Come forward into plank pose. Breathe in. All the way to the belly. Breathe out. One big cobra pose. Inhale, lift your chest. Lift your ribs off the floor in the front line of the body. Exhale, soften the nose back down. Inhale, table or plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice yogis. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the top of your mat. A halfway lift lengthens the spine. Exhale, fold forward, soften your neck and shoulders. High mountain, rise to a standing position all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Over to the left side with your hands, half moon variation in your high mountain. So your big toes are together. You're pressing the hips to the right. It's like a big rainbow of the body. Yes, back to center. Inhale, over to the other side. Exhale, lots of lateral stretches today. You might have picked up on that. Stimulating the creativity, also places we don't often stretch and work in. Back to center, breathe in. Little back bend. Exhale, let the elbows widen and look up towards the sky. Inhale, high mountain, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, dive forward, soften your neck and your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Left foot steps to the back of your mat. Knee down, Anjaneyasana. Interlace your hands above your head. Now breathe in to lift the heart and the gaze. Breathe out to soften around the heart and the hips. 2 more breaths. Inhale, heart lifts and rise. Exhale, soften around the heart. 1 more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down to the floor. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, find your feet so you can stand up. Crescent lunge, arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. So again, a C shape. Now you can hover your left knee just above the floor. I like to look down towards my right hand. Reach the right hand as if I can touch the floor, while at the same time my left hand is trying to reach over and across. Fabulous. Back to crescent lunge, both arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, warrior 2. Slice it open. And let's look at the right and the left foot. So the right foot is pointing straight forward, while the left foot is a little bit in. And the knee points in the direction of the toes. Beautiful. That's your warrior 2 for you. Reverse warrior, right arm up and over. Let's hold the first time. So stay here for 3 rounds of breath. There's hardly any weight in your left hand. You could lift your left hand off your back leg at any time. You're reaching through the right hand while the right knee is reaching forward. Nice. Take 1 more deep breath in. Extended side angle. Right arm comes to the inside of the right knee. And now it's the left arm that reaches over and up. Hold for 3 rounds of breath. Feel the length in the side body. Reach actively through the left fingers. Feel the strength through the legs. Very nice. Reverse triangle. Now you extend both legs and your right arm comes back up and over. Hold for 3, 2. Hands all the way down to the floor. Low lunge. 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts up all the way behind you. Nice. Knee to your nose. Draw the knee forward and the shoulders above your wrists. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Lengthen. Awesome yogis. Right knee, right arm. Exhale. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Lengthen. Knee to the left arm. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, both feet down, downward facing dog. Lift both heels up and away from the floor. Heels to the right, knees to the left. Bend, 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 bend. Inhale, forward into plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. You can skip these. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Broaden the chest. Look at the horizon or the heavens. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds in down dog. Just stay still. Breathe and observe. Maybe a quick alignment check. Hands, feet. Okay, spine is straight. And then ask yourself, where is my breath? Bring your breath back in. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. A halfway lift, lengthens the spine. Exhale, fold forward, soften your neck and shoulders. Inhale, high mountain, arms sweep above you. Exhale, hands to heart center and just pause. Arms back up to the sky, breathe in. Hands over to your, wait 1 second, your right side. Yes, have to think in mirror image there. Inhale, back to center. Over to your left side. Exhale, feel the side stretch. Inhale, back to center. High mountain, look up. Exhale, back bend. Cactus the arms. We grow tall. Inhale, high mountain, nice pull. Exhale, fold forward, soften your neck and shoulders. Half lift, lengthen. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. Knee down to the floor. Vinyasa, arms up towards the sky. Hold and breathe. And now come with your mind's eye, with your attention to your heart. So on the inhale, the heart opens and blossoms. Maybe you look up. On the exhale, we let go and we soften. 2 more rounds of breath. Reach to the fingers. One more deep breath in here. Hands down to the floor. Inhale, low lunge. Tuck your back and toes, lift the knee. Exhale, find your feet. Now we're going to stand up. Rise to a standing crescent lunge. Inhale. Left hand down, right arm up. You can hover your right knee just above the floor. Reach, 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 reach. Open, open, open. Find your drishti. A little bit of shaking, that's good. Active fingers. Pretend you've got laser. Laser shooting from your fingers. Really reach up. Inhale, both arms back up. Nice work. Exhale, warrior 2, slice it open. Nice long stance. So when you bend into those legs, the knee is above the ankle. If you're a little bit shorter, that's fine. The hips will open, and over time, maybe the leg will even become horizontal. Reverse warrior, left arm up and over. Hold for 3 rounds of breath. Energetically, press your left knee forward. Reach to your left hand. Open up. Another deep breath in here. Extended side angle, left arm down, right arm up and over. And some people in extended side angle reach the arm up to the sky. Totally cool, nice, not a problem. I like to reach the arm in line with the leg. So even if I look at myself into the screen, there's a straight line from the outside of my right foot and then all across the armpit to the fingers. Nice. Press into both feet, reverse Trikonasana, reverse triangle, left arm up and over. Exhale, low lunge. Wimble your hands down, lift your right heel, flatten the palms. 3-legged dog, left leg up and behind you, breathe in. Knee to your nose, breathe out. Inhale, 3-legged dog, awesome work. Knee to the left arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Knee to the right arm, maybe tap it. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Both feet down towards the floor, down dog, find the balls of the feet. Inhale, both heels lift up and away. Exhale, heels to the right, knees to the left. Come back forward, plank pose, inhale. All the way down, or chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale, up dog, open the heart and the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, full stretch. 3 rounds of breath. Please know that child's pose is a very nice option here. If you feel physically tired, emotionally or mentally overwhelmed, and how do you know that? I always take a breath and a smile. If I can't smile, if I feel that whatever I'm doing is making me grumpy or stressed in my face, then maybe child's pose is a better option. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. A halfway lift, lengthen. A fold and then really surrender. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit down into your little chair. This t-shirt is going all over the place today. I'm not wearing that one, it's a nice one, but it's just a little bit too wide, I think, for yoga. All right, figure 4. So your hands come to heart center. Find the weight in your right foot. Flex your left foot and bring it across the opposite thigh. We're balancing, so use your eyes on a fixed point. We call that a drishti. Full focus and concentration. Flex your foot, Paul. Flex your foot. Flex that point. Flex it. Yeah, that's flex. Nice. For 3, 2. Utkatasana. Inhale. Other side, bring the weight to the opposite foot. Flex the foot. So why do we flex? The point is also active. Flex will just, on the long term, will help you come into other poses. Anything that is active is a good thing because then your muscles are engaged. The knee is safe while you open the hip for 3, 2. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Feet together, knees together, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, soften your neck and your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, left foot steps, knee down, there we go, flow. Arms up and over your head. Hold for 3 rounds of breath. Let the breath be here. Inhale, maybe reach the armpits open, lift the gaze, lift the heart. Exhale, soften a little bit around the heart. 2 more times. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Hands down, tuck your toes, breathe in, low lunge. Find your feet on an exhale. Press into the feet, rise to a standing crescent lunge. Inhale. Side stretch, right hand down, left arm up to the sky, hover the knee. Hold here. Bring your right shoulder a little forward and the left shoulder a little back. Reach to the fingers for 3, 2, oh, my legs are shaking. 1, breath in. Warrior 2, straight up and over. And then bend your right knee. Good. Reverse warrior, right arm up and over. Extended side angle. And this time we hold our extended side angle. Different people, different options. If you have a block and you want to place the block on the inside of the right foot, you can place that right hand on top of it and again kind of resist the floor. You can also place it medium, you can place it low. Then from there, we can add on a half bind. So your left hand is going to, the palm is going to flip, bring it around the lower back, and then maybe the fingers can find your t-shirt or the inside of your thigh. So it's the left arm behind you. Yeah, so pull, your right arm stays here on the inside of the leg. The left arm comes behind your back. And then maybe, yes, grabs the t-shirts or something like that. Now open the heart. Maybe your chin can come to the left shoulder and you're looking up to the sky. Yes. Breathe. 3 more rounds of breath. Reverse triangle, extend both legs. Lift the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, low lunge. You can bring the block to the side now and lift your left heel. 3-legged dog, right leg up and over. This time we open the hip. So the right knee can bend. The right heel can come to the right bum. And you just really point your right knee up to the sky. Take another deep breath in here. Knee to your nose, draw your shoulders above your wrists. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to the right arm. Inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Right knee, left arm. Now pause, 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 pause. Falling triangle. You extend the right foot underneath your body to the floor. Now look at your left foot, the one that is behind you there. Turn it as if you're in side plank. So the left heel comes down to the floor. And then the left arm comes up. So the legs are in a big L shape. Both heels are down. Both heels are down. The right heel and the left heel. That's it. Now look up towards your left hand if you can. For 3. Awesome. Straight legs if you can. 2. Look down. Hand down. All the way back. 3-legged dog. So come onto the back, the toes of the left foot. And then step both feet down towards the floor. Inhale, both heels lift. Heels to the left, knees to the right. Open the right side of the body. Other side this time. Lift the heels. Inhale. Swivel the heels to the other side. Exhale. Forward into plank pose. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Breathe out. You can use your toes or your knees. Inhale. Up, down. Yeah. Big smile. It's Tuesday. Exhale. Downward facing down. A breath into the nose. A sigh out of the mouth. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthens the spine. Exhale, fold forward, soften your neck and your shoulders. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. Find your weight into your right foot. So I'm your mirror image. Lift your left knee. Lift your left knee. Eagle the legs. So cross the legs. Your standing leg is bent. So pull, make sure that your standing leg is bent. And then you can squeeze the legs together. Because if the one leg is straight, the eagle can't really. Yeah, that's it. And then it's your left arm that comes under. So you're standing, whoop, wobble, wobble. Now, options here. Your left toes can be just on the floor, just to help you, or they can hover above the floor. If you have the space in the knees and the ankles and the hips, the foot can wrap around the ankle. Find your drishti, breathe. Notice how the inside of your thighs are touching and they can squeeze against each other. For 3, 2, Utkatasana, inhale, other side. First, bend the knee, shift the weight to that left foot. Once you have the balance, the thighs glue, the inside of the thighs, they glue together, as if there's a bit of super glue here. Yes, and it creates a nice stable seat. Then your left arm comes under, no, your right arm, comes under the left, toes on the floor above, or ankle wrap. Find your drishti, soften your gaze. For 3. Nice. 2. Utkatasana, feet back down to the floor, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold and soften your neck and shoulders. Halfway lift, lengthen, hands can come to shins. Right foot steps, left foot in front. Knee down, arms up, hold for 3 rounds of breath. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe into the heart space, open it up. Maybe lift your chin. Exhale, soften around the heart. 2 more times. Another deep breath in together. Hands to the floor. Tuck your toes. Inhale, low lunge. Maybe find your feet. Now, when I say find your feet, you might walk your left foot a little bit to the left or hop your right foot a little bit to the right. When the stance is a little bit wider, it's easier to find your balance. And then it's that side stretch, left hand down, right arm up and over. Hold, you can look down. Breathe, left shoulder comes more to the top of the mat, right shoulder leans back. Yeah, leans back actually. Take 1 more deep breath in, straight to warrior 2, big transition, open all the way up. Quick check of the toes. All right, left knee forward, right toes in, and then just feel into the strength of the legs. Arms are horizontal. Left toes to the top, nice. Reverse warrior, left arm up and over. Extended side angle. Then you can find your block. If you'd like to use the block, hand onto the block. So you are pressing the block into the floor. Let's say you want to make an imprint of the block into the mat by pressing into it. And then the arm can come over, or a half bind. Bring your left arm on the inside of the left knee. So the left arm, did your front arm comes, yes, and now the right arm up. That's extended side angle. Lovely half bind, Cornelia. Stay with the breath. Reverse triangle. Press into both feet. Now the left arm comes up. Front arm comes up. Wimple your hands back down to the floor, no lunge. You can move the block to the side so it's out of the way. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Now open the belly to the side. Bend the left knee, hold. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Ground through the hands in the right foot. Take another deep breath in. Knee to your nose, draw it forward all the way. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Left knee, left arm. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Left knee, right arm. Stop, pause. Foot underneath you, heel to the floor. So the pinky side of the right foot. Now you're looking at the other one. It's the big toe side of your, that is your right foot. This is your left. So your left foot is on the pinky side of the foot. Front foot. Back foot, big toe side. Right arm up. This is a falling triangle. It's like a side plank. The legs are split in a big L. Now press the floor away. Yeah, one more deep breath in. Look down, hands down. All the way back. This is a big transition. Lift your left leg up and behind you. Three-legged dog. Exhale, both feet down. Inhale, lift both heels. Knees to the right, heels to the left, and back to the other side. Inhale, lift both heels, heels to the right, knees to the left. Bend, bend, bend the knees, arms are straight. Inhale, plank pose all the way forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Yes, exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, it feels nice to move and to breathe, to just feel that heat, the openness in the body. I woke up quite stiff this morning, and then you already after a while feel like, there's more smoothness, more warmth, more space. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog, up towards the sky. Exhale, step the foot or help the foot. If you want to help the foot, it's the right hand that finds the right foot and just brings it all the way to the top. Come into a warrior one. Now in warrior one, our left foot steps in and out. So a little shorter and a little wider. Then you can press into the feet and the arms reach up. The hips are parallel to the short edge, to the front edge of the mat. Yes, that's it. Open up. Hands to heart center, lift the heart, now twist. Let me do that to this side. So for some people, it's a little tricky to stay in warrior one legs. Then you can come into a lunge. If you lift the back heel, you have a little bit more space. Just see. And then let's make a fist with our left hand, and the right hand covers the fists. So your elbow is on the outside, you're twisting. Other side pull. Yeah, and then your left hand is a fist. Your right hand is a little cup for the fist. Now press with the right hand into the fist, and your chest starts to rotate more. Yeah. For 3, 2, arms back up. Nice work. You're in warrior one or lunge. Hands down to the floor, all the way down. Look forward, breathe in. Shiva squat, left knee behind the right. And then come sit all the way down, onto the bum. We'll do that to the other side. I've got something funky. You might need a belt. If you have quite tight hips, you you might need a belt. And a sip of tea or water. Yes. My tea is cold now. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's hold on to our foot. That's your right foot. So I'm always your mirror, Paul. Yeah. So when I do this, I do it the wrong, let's say the wrong way around. And then you make a little bit of a rock and roll. So bring the knee next to you. Yeah. I sometimes say it's like you're stirring a big pot. You're stirring a big pot of soup. Yes. Also in that hip. Yeah, nice. Stir, stir, stir. Some of you, the foot is flexed. Why do we flex the foot? When the muscles are engaged and the knee is safe. Some of you will stay here. Some of you can cradle the baby. Not all of us. Depends on the hip. Yeah. Flex your foot. Flex your foot. Yes, nice. Let's try it with a belt today. So actually, then if we need a belt, we need to do something with the belt. You actually need to make a little loop. If you can, do we all, you have a belt? Paul, what kind of belt? Marley has no belt. Marley doesn't need a belt. I know Marley's body. Marley doesn't need a belt. Paul, we're getting you a yoga belt for your birthday. Because what you'd like to do is create a small, which is not possible with a belt, is to create a small little kitten. It's like a cat leash. Oh yeah, cool. So you bring the belt around the foot in the little hole. Nice. Then you hold on with the opposite hand. So it's your right foot, your left hand. Good. Now lift up and start to bring your right hand under. And you lift the leg next to you. Yeah. So Marley, you backpack your leg. Backpack your leg. Come a little bit more onto your left sit bone. So the right bum lifts, and then it's your hand that finds the pinky side of the foot. Now flex the foot. Flex the foot. Flex the foot. Your right hand finds the floor, and now press into everything. Yeah. Your right hand needs to be straight, darling. Yeah. Press into the floor. So you're grounded through that right hand. Yeah, nice, Cornelia. That's it. Press that foot up. Ah. Oh. Good work. Good work. All right, a little bit forward and back because we've got the other sides. So just doing these little drills. Ah, sweating there, Paul. Good. Nice. Nice. I'm also sweating. Not as much as you, but I'm also sweating. Good. So these little drills, just doing this, is really nice for your hip. Because it's like you're oiling your hip. Stir the big pot, stir the big pot. Just working into that hip joint. Then some of us, with a flex foot, can rock the baby. Even when I teach these things in the studios, people stay like, okay, I'm happy here. This is where I'm happy. Then you stay there. You know, that's yoga. Otherwise, we can bring the belt around the foot. It's the opposite hand and the opposite foot. Now, this is what we call backpacking. So backpacking means that you try to bring your leg up towards your shoulder. Nice. It is very important that this left hand is not just hanging out here. It's actually your anchor into the floor. So your backpack, hand is into the floor, and then some of you will hold on to the belt and extend the leg. So the leg goes to the side, pull, to the side, and the arm comes up. Yeah, lift your elbow. Yes, that's it. Marley, yeah, flex your foot, hand comes down, press and kick. Look under the armpit if you can. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. It's a bit of a pretzel. It's a bit of a pretzel. All right, slowly let go. Well done. Belt can come to the side. Let's step into downward facing dog. Last bit of standing. Feel your symmetry in down dog. Take a deep breath into the nose. Sigh it out. Left leg, three-legged dog. Help or step the foot to the front of the mat in between your hands. Warrior one leg, right foot out, ground, arms up to the sky. Arms up to the sky. Yes. Warrior one, lift up, send your left knee forward, ground to the right foot. Take another breath in, hands to heart center, and then twist to your left. So the right elbow this time finds the outside of the knee. And I just want to show you the little fist thing. Yeah, that's it, Paul. Create a fist with the right hand, cup the hand on top, and now the top presses. Yeah, nice, Marley. That's it, Cornelia. You're pressing yourself away from the thigh. For 3, 2, back to warrior one or lunge. Inhale, hands down to the floor. Woo! Look forward, breathe in. Shiva squat, knee behind knee. And then come sit all the way down. Ah, fabulous. Soles of the feet to touch. Let's give ourselves some space. So we call this Baddha Konasana or butterfly legs. You can pull them really close. It makes it all a little bit tighter, and then it's harder to fold forward. So I would suggest now that we just relax a little, and then just move the heels a little bit forward. You can use a block or a pillow, and just let your head rest. Close your eyes, and soften your shoulders, and just breathe. Slowly roll up. Take your block. You can look first if you want to. Supported bridge pose, sorry. So feet are close to your butt. If you have a block, place it under your hips. If you don't have a block, just let your hips lift, but not all the way. Just like an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. Kind of soft, kind of relaxed. If you have a block or a big book, can also work. Let your hips rest onto the block. Close your eyes. Take 5 rounds of breath here. Slowly lift your hips, vertebra by vertebra, bring your spine down to the floor. And then you can use your block or your pillow and bring it in between the knees. Lift the feet, knees to chest. Open the arms nice and wide into a T shape. And then let the knees fall over to the left, wherever they end up. Wherever they end up, just let them really relax. Your nose can point up to the sky. Or you can extend the twist into the neck. And for that, you turn your nose towards your right hand. So you're facing the right side while your knees are on the left. Let the breath be very present. Slow, deep breaths in and out. The knees come back to center. Maybe lift them up again, find some symmetry. Breathe in, and then let them fall over to the right side. Personally, I feel a big difference between the right and the left. There's a sensitivity on the left side of my lower back towards the left hip. That's okay. That's okay. That doesn't matter. It's a thing to be aware of, but also just to really breathe and use the difference. Now you're aware maybe that the one side is more open than the other side. We look very symmetrical from the outside. But if you start to look at details, at subtle details, even our face is not 100% symmetrical. So that also, your feet are not exactly the same length. I know my one foot is a tiny little bit longer than the other. So the whole body is seemingly symmetrical, but there's little subtle asymmetrical forces and energy, and the body compensates. And that's where we sometimes get also injured, because the one side starts to be tight while the other side is open. But by doing yoga, you become aware of it, and you do stuff both sides equal times. So it's a very, very good thing to do. Come back to center. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Remove your block, and then lift your legs up towards the sky for a leg up the wall pose. Let's actually do what we call, I don't like this name. I need to find a different name. It's called dead bugs pose. Like a little cockroach that is dead on its back, armpits, legs, nice and soft and bent. You guys can come up with a new name. And this month, March has already started. March is about requests. So please, I'll actually send a little message in the group. Please, please, please send me requests, questions, things you want to understand from a yoga, body, mind, whatever perspective. Probably easiest to send me a post or a transition if you're like, I don't understand Warrior 2, or I don't understand Warrior 1, or I don't understand the difference, or whatever it is. There's no wrong or right questions. Please, 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 let this be an interactive month for us. It always is, but extra interactive. And send whatever you want to know more of. Send it on, send it on. All right, it's Shavasana time, you nicely sweet yogis. So extend the legs along the floor. If you want to have a longer Shavasana, I'm going to give us 4 minutes. Yep, that is good. If you want longer or shorter, you have to go, feel free to do so. Otherwise, I'll let you know when it's time to move again. For now, just be still, close your eyes, enjoy your breath, enjoy the music.
Notice the sounds around you in your space, in your room, maybe sounds from the garden, from outside. Notice the sound of your breath. And then start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Keep your eyes closed for now, that feels good. Ooh, waking up the body a second time this morning. Ooh, lots of yawns here in Scarborough. Stretch your arms overhead. And then hug your knees in towards your chest. A little rock and roll from right to left. Make the rock and rolls bigger and bigger and bigger until you accidentally just flop over to one side. And then from the side, you come back up into a seated position, cross-legged or kneeling. There's so many different facets and elements to life: work, friends, hobbies, relationships with others, relationship to yourself. Are there elements that we are just simply really content with? And are there elements we might want to practice contentment or change? It can be a sense of being grateful for what we have rather than focusing on what we don't have. But it's also an opportunity that if we're really not content with something, it might be because something needs change. What a wonderful way to start our day together. You may place your hands together in front of the heart, acknowledging your uniqueness. There's no one else in this world like you. Let your light shine, be you. Thank you for being here. Namaste.